is Coconut Beach. No snow, no ice, and no business. Do you know that Florida is the greatest state in the Union?
Is it?
Take its climate. No, we took that. Take its fruits. Take the alligator pears. Take all the alligator pears and keep them. See if I care. Do you know how alligator pears are made?
Haven't the slightest idea.
There you are. That's because you've never been an alligator.
Here's your host, Gary SannaBlue Baker.
The sun is shining bright today. We dance along the open way. No chains to hold us down, we say. We're free in Fredonia. The wind, it sings a joyful tune. Beneath the silver shining moon, our hearts will never break too soon. We're free in Fredonia. No walls can keep us from the sky. Our spirits soar, we learn to fly. Free in Fredonia we stand, together strong hand in hand. Free in Fredonia we sing, our voices rise on golden wings. So wild and free, just like the dreams inside me. A land where all can truly be. We're free in Fredonia. No walls can keep us from the sky. Our spirits soar, we learn to fly. Free in Fredonia we stand, together strong hand in hand. Free in Fredonia we sing, our voices rise on golden wings. Free in Fredonia we stand, together strong hand in hand. Free in Fredonia we sing, our voices rise on golden wings. Together strong hand in hand. Free in Fredonia we sing, our voices rise on golden wings.
Hey, everybody, get ready to have some fun. Welcome to the Free in Fredonia Show.
Our motto is Coconut Beach. No snow, no ice, and no business. Do you know that Florida is the greatest state in the Union?
Is it?
Take its climate. No, we took that. Take its fruits. Take the alligator pears. Take all the alligator pears and keep them. See if I care. Do you know how alligator pears are made?
Haven't the slightest idea.
There you are. That's because you've never been an alligator.
Here's your host, Gary SannaBlue Baker.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the Free and Fredonia Show. It's crazy tonight. I'm trying some new things, and all kinds of things are happening on my end. I appreciate y'all coming to play. We got a great game of trivia this evening. The subject is the color blue. Kind of unusual. I see some Bill, Steve, Kat, Melinda, and I see a Baker. Is that you, Anthony? I can't tell. I don't know. Let me put you up here online. I can't tell. Is that you, Chris? Okay. All right. Anyway, we're going to be playing some trivia. The subject is the color blue. Things having to do with the color blue. Hey, Terry and Elijah, glad y'all made it. Go ahead and hit your share buttons if you're on Facebook. We finally got 100 followers on the Free in Fredonia Facebook page. So now it can be, this can be streamed live on the Free in Fredonia Facebook page. So we're on my profile, we're on SannaBlue profile, and we're on Free in Fredonia Facebook. And on YouTube, we're on SannaBlue YouTube and Free in Fredonia YouTube. So we're all over the place. So go ahead and hit your share buttons, invite everybody to come, tell them what we're doing. We're going to have a good time. Right now, let's go to the word of the day.
I am the Lord, the God of all mankind. Is anything too hard for me? Jeremiah 32:27. Your toughest challenge is still small to God. Approach obstacles expecting his limitless capability to show up.
All right. That's my little mama playing the organ. I found that video clip and wanted to use it for the word for the day. Okay, Chris, I see your comment in the section. That's you. All right. Let's go ahead and get Gloria to remind us how to play this game.
Welcome to the Free in Fredonia Show. Be sure you like and share with everybody. It's going to be lots of fun with interesting trivia questions on a variety of subjects. The way you play is, the question will be posted on screen with 4 possible answers. You'll have just enough time to choose the answer you think is correct and type in the correlating number in the comments section. Be sure to watch the timer at the top of the screen so you will get your answer in before the cutoff. After you post your choice, give Gary a few seconds to tabulate the answers, and the correct response will be noted before advancing to the next question. Good luck. Now, back to Gary.
All right. Thank you, Miss Gloria. Like I said, the subject tonight is the color blue. A lot of questions pertaining to the color blue. There's going to be a few of us missing tonight. Leanne and Janie had bunco, so they felt like they had to go play some bunco, so they won't be joining us tonight. So we've got some other people. Steve, how are you doing? This is that the first time you've been? I've seen you before on here. And I see some, it looks like Daniel Paz. He's got that crazy screen name. Bush Akalaka. Okay, here we go. First question. Which gas gives Earth's sky its blue appearance during the day? Oxygen, nitrogen, hydrogen, or carbon dioxide? Hey, Sonja. Which gas gives Earth's sky its blue appearance during the day? Oxygen, nitrogen, hydrogen, or carbon dioxide? It's an interesting question. Go ahead and put your answers in the comment section, 1, 2, 3, or 4. think we got plenty of time to answer. Hey, Melinda, what are you cooking tonight? Something good, I'm sure. Which gas gives Earth's sky its blue appearance during the day? I guess nitrogen. Nobody got that one. Nitrogen gives the sky its blue appearance. I guess you've noticed I've made a few changes here. Hope everything goes all right. All right, question 2. What is the name of the rare blue gemstone often used in jewelry? Is it topaz, sapphire, ruby, or emerald? Chris, you moved to Facebook. Okay. Just don't want to lose you. What's the name of the rare blue gemstone often used in jewelry? Topaz, sapphire, ruby, or emerald? Okay. Interesting question. Time is up. Sonja, I'm so glad you joined us tonight. I missed you. All right. What's the name? Sapphire. 67% of you got that correct. Elijah and other players. Okay. Here we go. Question 3, moving right along. Which artist painted blue nude and was known for his blue period? Was it Vincent van Gogh, Pablo Picasso, Henri Matisse, or Claude Monet? Which artist painted blue nude and was known for his blue period? Vincent van Gogh, Pablo Picasso, Henri Matisse, or Claude Monet? Hey, Chrissy. Chrissy showed up. Everybody say hello to Chrissy. She got some time away from those babies. She's got a slew of them. Which artist painted blue nude and was known for his blue period? Okay. Yeah, Chrissy, you have been MIA. We've talked about you too. Pablo Picasso. Belinda got that one right. All right. Next question. Question 4. We are moving pretty fast. In RGB color coding, which number represents full intensity of blue? It's a good question. 255, 128, 100, or 0? In RGB color coding, which number represents full intensity of blue? 255, 128, 100, or 0? RGB being red, green, blue. Which number represents full intensity of blue? There's Linda. It's about time you showed up, Linda. All right. Y'all getting ready to learn something. And Mr. Brian, you're here too. Welcome. Glad you made it. Let's see if you're smarter than your wife. 255 is full blue in RGB color coding. So now you know. Question 5. Blue moon refers to what kind of a lunar event? Is the second full moon in a calendar month? Moon appearing blue due to dust? Lunar eclipse with bluish hue? Or first full moon after equinox? Okay, Brian, I won't tell her. She just saw your comment. Blue moon refers to what kind of a lunar event? Second full moon in a calendar month, moon appearing blue due to dust, lunar eclipse with bluish hue, first full moon after equinox, and time is up. Y'all are learning a lot about the color blue. This is question 5. Brian be sleeping on the couch. The second full moon in a calendar month is what a blue moon refers to. Let's pause it just for a second. I always try to pause after every 5 questions so everybody can look at the displayed leaderboard here. Can everybody see it? I think we've got a few people missing on there. All right. See where you are. Here we go. Next question. What pigment is traditionally used to create the color ultramarine blue? Is it lapis lazuli, indigo plant, cobalt oxide, or azurite? What pigment is traditionally used to create the color ultramarine blue pigment? Take your pick there if you have any idea. I did not know before I saw this question. It's not a topic that comes up in everyday conversation. Here we go. Time is up. What pigment is traditionally used to create the color ultramarine blue? Lapis lazuli. That's a new one on me. All right. Here we go. Next question. Which planet in our solar system appears blue due to methane in its atmosphere? Is it Venus, Neptune, Mars, or Jupiter? If you know anything about the planets, which planet in our solar system appears blue due to methane in its atmosphere? Venus, Neptune, Mars, or Jupiter? Appreciate everybody playing tonight. It's always fun when you show up. All right, time is up. Miss Linda, we missed you last night. You played hooky. Which planet in our solar system appears blue due to methane in its atmosphere? Neptune. 91% of you got that correct. Elijah and other players is what it says. All right, question 8. Here we go. What bird species is famous for its vibrant blue plumage? Robin, cardinal, canary, or a blue jay? Oh, I'm sorry, Linda, you had a headache. Was his name Steve? What bird species is famous for its vibrant blue plumage? Robin, cardinal, canary, or blue jay? That's a really tough question. All right, here we go. It's going to help you score here. The faster you get your answer in, if it's correct, the more points you get, Melinda. So keep that in mind. It's got to be correct. But the faster you put it in, the more points you get. Blue jay. Everybody got that one. I'm glad of that. Here we go. That was question 8. Bluebird was not on the choices there, Melinda. Okay, here we go. In Heraldry, what does the color blue, azul, typically symbolize? Oh, this is a good question. Wealth and power, war and courage, loyalty and truth, love and passion. In heraldry, what does the color blue, azul, typically symbolize? Wealth and power, war and courage, loyalty and truth, love and passion. This is an interesting question. All right, time is up. This game is moving fast tonight. I don't have Leanne in there hollering at me, so I can concentrate. Loyalty and truth is what the color blue symbolizes in heraldry. Okay. Question 10. Which element is primarily responsible for the blue color of sapphires? Is it titanium, iron, copper, or chromium? Which element is primarily responsible for the blue color of sapphires? Titanium, iron, copper, or chromium? Questions about the color blue. Get your answers in there. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Like I said, if y'all have any suggestions on topics, feel free to PM me on Facebook. Chrissy sent me quite a few good ones. Titanium is the element. Chris and Melinda got that one right. And that is question 10. So let's go to the leaderboard, y'all. See how y'all are doing. There we go. All right, Miss Terry, looks like she's in the lead. Melinda and Elijah. All right. This is halfway through the game, so check out your stats. You still got time to help you score out there. Excuse me. Here we go. Back to it. Question 11. Chrissy's not ahead of you, Brian. The Blue Danube is a famous waltz composed by which musician? Is it Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, Ludwig van Beethoven, Johann Strauss, or Franz Schubert? The Blue Danube is a famous waltz composed by which musician? Mozart, Beethoven, Strauss, or Schubert? Sonja, you having trouble with a new phone? Well, at least you got a new phone. Give you a chance to get used to it. Get your answer in there. The Blue Danube. I'm sure most of y'all have heard that. Time is up. I guess you notice all the backgrounds are in blue, a different shade of blue. Johann Strauss wrote The Blue Danube. All right, question 12. What chemical element is associated with creating a blue flame when burned? Zinc, sulfur, iron, or copper? What chemical element is associated with creating a blue flame when burned? Zinc, sulfur, iron, or copper? Chemical element. For all you science wizards. Science was not one of my favorite subjects in school. Well, actually, nothing was, but it was way down on the list in my favorites. What chemical elements associated when creating a blue flame when burned? Copper. Looks like y'all paid as much attention in school as I did. Okay, here we go. Question 13. I would have thought sulfur too, but it's not. Big Blue is a nickname for which major tech company? Is it Microsoft, Intel, IBM, or Apple? Big Blue is a nickname for which major tech company? Microsoft, Intel, IBM, or Apple? I don't see Isaiah. Isaiah's not playing tonight, is he? Elijah and Daniel are here. Big Blue is a nickname for which major tech company? Microsoft, Intel, IBM, or Apple? Get your answers in. Time is up. Big Blue. I think they actually came up with the first computer, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, Elijah, that's too much information. IBM is Big Blue. All right, you boys behave. Here we go. Question 14. What's the name of the pigment that gives blue jeans their color? Ultramarine, indigo, cobalt, or cerulean? This is a good question. Those that you know about fabrics. What is the name of the pigment that gives blue jeans their color? Ultramarine, indigo, cobalt, or cerulean? Those answers are coming in hot and heavy. Okay, this is question 14. Indigo. Melinda, I can't make out your comment there. It looks weird. Curlin. Oh, Curlin. Thank you, Melinda. You're the speech police tonight. Leanne's not here. All right, here we go. Question 15. Feeling blue is an idiom that means someone is feeling what? Sad or depressed, excited, confused, or angry? Feeling blue is an idiom that means someone is feeling what? Sad or depressed, excited, confused, or angry? Yeah, Leanne is usually back there in the other room. When I mispronounce something, she's yelling to try to correct me. But, you know, it is what it is. But I do learn a little bit. Feeling blue. All right, time is up, and that's question 15. Okay, here we go. Sad or depressed? Everybody got that one correct. All right, let's pause the game just for a second. We're going to go to the display board leaderboard and see if Brian is still beating Chrissy. Let me make it bigger here. Oh my goodness, Brian. Okay, check out where you are. I'm trying to make it bigger so y'all can see, but it won't go back like it's supposed to. There we go. All right, let's resume the game here. He never was. Is that what it is, Chrissy? Chrissy's making up your bed on the couch. All right, here we go. What gas is responsible for the blue color of Neptune's atmosphere? Is it oxygen, nitrogen, methane, or hydrogen? Okay, Brian. No, I'm not going to kick her out. I'm glad she's here. What gas is responsible for the blue color of Neptune's atmosphere? Oxygen, nitrogen, methane, or hydrogen? All right, get your answers in there. Time is up. Yeah, like I said, if you can think of any good topics or subjects on trivia games, just let me know. I'm always looking for a good topic. Methane. Did I say that right, Melinda? Question 17. I love Melinda. Rhapsody in Blue was composed by which American musician? Remember that? Rhapsody in Blue? Was it Leonard Bernstein, John Williams, George Gershwin, or Aaron Copland? Aaron Copland. Rhapsody in Blue. Remember that song? It's a good song. Was composed by which American musician? Leonard Bernstein, John Williams, George Gershwin, or Aaron Copland? Looks like some of you all know that one. Here we go. Rhapsody in Blue. George Gershwin wrote that. 77% of you got that one. Good song. Question 18. Here we go. Blue whale holds the record as the largest what on Earth? Mammal, predator, fish, bird, animal. Blue whale holds the record as the largest what on Earth? Mammal, predator, fish, bird, or animal? Blue whale. This is a trick question, y'all. I don't know. Something just happened. What happened? The screen's jumping around on me. Uh-oh. I think we got trouble. It's locked up on me, y'all. I was bragging on it. All right, animal. There we go. It's the largest animal. Here we go. This is question 19. Yeah, I know. I hit the wrong button. True Blue was a hit song released by which pop star in the 1980s? Was it Whitney Houston, Madonna, Janet Jackson, or Cyndi Lauper? True Blue was a hit song released by which pop star in the 1980s? Whitney Houston, Madonna, Janet Jackson, or Cyndi Lauper? Cyndi Lauper. I have a tremendous amount of buttons I have to keep up with, and sometimes I push the wrong one. So that's just the way it is. This is question 19. We've only got one more question, y'all. Madonna. Any Madonna fans? I'm sorry, not me. All right, here we go. This is the last question. International Klein Blue was developed by which modern artist? Was it Vess Klein, Roy Lichtenstein, Jackson Pollock, or Andy Warhol? International Klein Blue was developed by which modern artist? Okay. All right. I'm not going to go through those names again. 1, 2, 3, or 4. I think the screen's big enough for y'all to see, isn't it? Time is up. Do food. What kind of food, Daniel? I did one on cooking. That was a good show. Yves Klein did International Klein Blue, and I am totally unfamiliar with that. All right, let's see who's got bragging rights tonight. Here we go. Melinda. Yeah, Bill, I didn't either, Bill. I didn't know there's many questions about blue. Melinda looks like she's back got her winning streak back. Linda, Elijah, Cat, see where you are. Oh my goodness, Brian, look at you. You tied with Chrissy. I don't see the points, y'all. Usually there's points on there. Yeah, okay. All right, I got a real neat story for y'all tonight. If you want to stick around for it, take just a few seconds, and I'll be back with a few more comments. Clayton McRae had been a cowboy since he was 15 years old. He'd ridden through Texas dust storms, slept under stars brighter than any chandelier, and spent more time in the saddle than most men spend in their own beds. He never married, never settled down, just moved with the cattle and the seasons. They called him Straight Spine Clay, not because he was proud, but because he never wavered. Not in a storm, not in a fight, not when the herd stampeded and the world got loud. By the time he was 72, his hands were gnarled like old oak limbs. His knees cracked like dry fence posts, but when the ranch called and said, "One more drive, Clay, just one more," he nodded without hesitation. They gave him a slow horse. The younger hands offered to ride ahead, but Clay just tipped his hat and said, "I ain't here to race. I'm here to finish." That week, he moved 100 head across the plains. Didn't say much, just rode. Checked the sky, watched the land roll by like it was telling one last story, just for him. On the final day, as the sun dipped low and the herd reached the gate, Clay stopped his horse, didn't speak, didn't cry, just took off his hat, looked back over the open land, and gave it a nod, like an old friend you don't expect to see again. He rode back to the bunkhouse, tied his horse one last time, and left his saddle by the door. Inside, they found a note, scrawled in pencil, neat and simple. "I reckon that'll do." A cowboy doesn't ride forever, but he leaves a trail you can still follow, quiet, strong, and honest to the very end. All right, honest to the very end. Thank you all so much for playing. I enjoyed it. It's been fun. Come on back tomorrow night and we'll have another game and do it again. Y'all tell somebody about the game and invite them to come join us. Take care till tomorrow night. Bye.